Okay, so what am I doing? Well, I'm playing a B minor chord, a G chord, a D chord, and an A chord, and I'm basing the melody around those chords. So first of all, I start out with a B minor chord, but not quite. So really a power chord to start with. So 5th string, 2nd fret with my 1st finger, and then 4th string, 4th fret with my 3rd finger, 3rd string, 4th fret with my little finger, and then I play open on the 2nd string, and those 4 notes are what I start with, all at once. Then I go back and I play the low end as a power chord, so just 2 and 4 on the 5th and 4th string with my 1st and 3rd, but I'm palm muting, so right down the end I palm mute the power chord, so only 2 and 4 on the 5th and 4th string, like that. That's my first 3 notes. Then I put my 2nd finger down and I play all 4 notes again. Then the next thing I do is play 5 strings, so I want that open E on the top. And the final thing I do is lay my 1st finger all the way across, so I get the 2nd fret on the 1st string on the top. And that's it's the first 2 bars. So the next thing I do is a G, but it's not quite a standard G because I need this 1st finger to be going down here. So what I do is use my 2nd finger here on my G in the bass, and I use that to block off the A string. So I don't want that to ring open. I want to play G in the bass, and then I'm going to play D, G, and B. So I want all 4 notes at once, like that. So when I'm jumping back, I'm not doing a power chord now, I'm just doing this 1 note. And it's all palm muted as well. So I'm going B, or open 2nd string, that's my top note. And then I'm going D, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, using my 3rd finger. And then I'm playing still the D as well, then I'm hitting an E on top. And then I go to that 2nd fret there. And that's basically, it's the same melody as what you did on the B. It's just with a G in the bass now. Then when we go to our D chord, right, this is based around just a normal D shape, but I'm going to play open on the 4th string and 2nd fret on the 3rd string with my 1st finger. So I don't want to hit the whole D chord, I just want to hit those 2 notes. And again, the same concept, I'm hitting a power chord in the bass in between these little melody notes, which is open and 2nd fret. So open D on the 4th string, and then 2nd fret on the G string. So what I do is 2nd fret, so both notes at once, and then the power chord, and then I put my 3rd finger here, which is really, it's in my D chord, and I'm hitting all 3 at once. Then I'm hitting all 3 plus the open E, which is a D sus2 chord. And then finally I put my 2nd finger down there to give us a normal D chord. And the last chord we do is an A. Now, most people know A like this, or maybe like that. I'm going to do it like this and bar it, and just not hit the first string. That's just how I prefer to do it, and I'll show you why in a second. So, first thing we do is open, 5th string, 2nd fret at the 4th string, and 2nd fret at the 3rd string. So those 3 notes, but I'm doing that as a bar with my 1st finger. That's our last 2 bars. So I'm going to play 3 strings. So A, E, and A. Or 2nd fret, 2nd fret, and open. That's the first thing I do. And then I'm back to my A power chord again. Then I go C sharp on top. So I'm getting 4 notes. Again, it's just at the 2nd fret. Then I use my 2nd finger to go to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. And then I use my little finger finally to go up to 5th fret on the 2nd string. Now you could do, instead of doing 5th fret here, you could play open E. I just find it easy to do it this way, so that's why I do it that way. If you find that stretch too hard, you can just go back to a normal A chord, and it's going to give you basically the same thing, except you've got your C sharp in there. Technically this is an A power chord, it's not an A major chord, but it doesn't really matter because it's not played on guitar anyway. So all of it together. Should sound something like that. And I'll play it once more, but I'll do it really slow all the way through. Okay, so in terms of just strumming the chords and not really playing that melody, I might play something like this. So what I'm doing is a down, and then I'm doing a bit of a hit on beat 2. You don't have to do that. In fact, let me play it without the hit on beat 2. I just think it sounds better with a hit on beat 2 and beat 4. So what it does is it kind of breaks it up a bit so that it doesn't ring out the whole time. So if I'm doing this, I'm really just going down, up, down, up for every chord. So that's across 2 bars. And then same thing with the G, same thing with the D, and same thing with the A. Now if I want to put the hits on beat 2 and beat 4, down, hit, up, down, up. The only thing is in the 2nd bar I don't do a hit on beat 4 because I'm strumming, I'm going up, down, up. So. That's basically it. That's your whole song.